Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, September 9th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar for today. Overnight data from the Asian session are mainly from Japan and China. From Japan, we got GDP, which actually is better than the last reading. Minus 0.6% was the previous reading. Expectations were 0.8%. Actually, the number was 0.7%, so not that bad, however, worse than expected. On the quarterly measure, again the same situation, actual number 2.9, expectations 3.1, previous number minus 2.4, which is a nice jump to the upside. Current account increases from 1.55 trillion to 3.19 trillion, so again, current account extends higher. CPI, PPI data from China deeply disappoints market participants. 0.4 is the actual number. Expectations were 0.5. Previous number 0.5. PPI is minus, deteriorates from minus 0.8 towards minus 1.8%. We are still waiting for the data from the US in form of the Atlanta Fed GDP now, and that's it for today in form of the market release. Importance is medium and high important data. Let's find out what's going on the charts. We start with the euro dollar. The euro dollar Friday scenario played out perfectly. We got the breakout above the trend line here, as indicated by this blue arrow. We tested to the peep the level of 1.1551, but then, as you can see, we got the deterioration lower, and the big upper shadow was created on this. This is 1 hour candle, by the way. Then we got movement to the downside. Then of course there is still some kind of a battle. However, our blue arrow is showing us that if there is no breakout above the trend line, or if there is a false breakout above the trend line, we should move lower. Again, this is apparently very nice scenario here, which is being unfolded, which is unfolding right now. Let me just remove this blue arrow. So the situation here is very simple. Let me just go back to the 4-hour chart, and what do we have here? Let's zoom in. This movement from the blue arrow to the blue arrow impulsive wave progression to the upside has been terminated. Now what's happened here? Some sort of the corrective cycle to the upside has been made. Very interesting pin bar candle. Confirmation to the downside, test of the 50 periods moving average. As you can see, the prices were rejected, so we go lower. Now we are approaching very interesting zone located between 1.1050 basically and this low here, which is 1.1027, so roughly 23 pips. And this is the key zone in the short term for the bulls. If they will not defend it, then we will easily go towards basically 1.1005. Okay, please notice the fact that the momentum turned down sharply, broke below the level of 50, tried to break back above the level of 50, failed, and now it's extending towards the level of 40. So the momentum clearly shows us negative sentiment. Bears are in charge of this market. We might even have another trend line, which kind of is post fact. However, it's kind of interesting. Look at this. There you go. This is what I mean. Here, let me make it a little bit thicker. We got this movement to the upside, rejection of the technical resistance after false breakout above the trend line, movement to the downside, and then test of this trend line, rejection, and we are moving lower. So bears in charge of the euro dollar in short term. Big zone ahead of them. Let's see what will happen here. Cable. 4-hour chart of the cable presents almost the same situation here. We got the rejection of the local we got the bearish engulfing pattern, rejection of the basically of the top or local top, which is located here at 1.3265. So we got the local top here. They obviously try to break above this local top, failed, bearish engulfing pattern, pullback, and now we are testing the 100 periods moving average. And there's one more interesting level here. From the technical point of view, 1.3087 is the support. If we break below the support, then of course we need to apply our Fibonacci retracement tool to see what is going on here. Let me just find out the lows. There you go. Those are the lows. Let me just extend it here. Okay, it doesn't matter that much, but anyway, 38% is the next target. 1.32. 50% is 1.2965, and 61%, the last one is 1.2895. So those are the retracement levels. Of course, if we take into the account this extension to the upside, this very nice impulsive swing, we might consider that cycle as a corrective, which is why we apply the Fibonacci retracement level on the chart. But when we look at the momentum, we can clearly see that there is still room to the downside. There is still this is not extremely oversold level yet. This is still, there is still potential to the movement for the bearish movement to the downside, as it is right here. It looks like we want to go lower on the cable, and if so, then if we take a look at the US dollar index breaking to the upside, very nice movement from the extremely oversold conditions, almost tested the key technical support 148. Let me just copy this line. The local low is 155, so it's only 7 pips away from the swing low. Extension to the upside, test of the 50 period moving average, it holds, so we break out of the channel, so the channel is out. We are now trading above this channel. Next target is this low here, roughly around 101.53, and there is one more level which is now not being respected at all, so it's no need to hold it on the chart. What is the next target? This technical resistance, 100 periods moving average, which is located at 101.61, and then swing high 101.89. there is room to the upside on the momentum, strong momentum, 58 points. There's room to the upside here. It looks like the US dollar is gaining momentum across the board this morning. And last but not least, what's going on the Bitcoin? The Bitcoin broke below this trend lines, as you can see here. The technical supports, of course. So right now we will change it to the resistances as they are on the chart. We are not changing anything. According to our blue arrow, if you can see this is from Friday, we should go lower towards the 50. There is 54,000 something, 54,327. We broke below this level, tested another technical support, 53,060. So right now, let me just remove this ABC. We don't need it whatsoever. Let me just move it higher. There you go. The next target, 50,000, is 50,575, just a little above the 50,000 level, which means apparently we are going closer. We are getting closer towards this level here, 49,000. Let's say 518, which is always a very, very interesting situation for the bulls, because they need to defend it. Last time defended beautifully. We have a very nice bullish engulfing and extension to the upside. This time, well, it looks like all we need is a breakout back above this trend line resistance. The trend line is orange on the chart, and then we are ready to fly higher. However, no such a thing is going on right now. Still bears are in charge in this market. But we got this nice bounce towards the level of 50 on the RSI, which is neutral level, but we were rejected many times before in the past. So again, very close to the trend line, very close to the 50 points on the RSI. Breakout to the upside, especially above 56,262, would be considered very bullish. So interesting situation. However, it all depends what the market will do with the trend line. 1, 2, then there's 3, 4, almost 5, at least 3-4 times the market was rejected already from the trend line, so why not history would repeat again. Okay, so this is what everyone expects. The market will go lower as the trend line will be too strong for the bulls to break above it. So if there is any breakout higher, actually that would be very, very bullish for the Bitcoin. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.